Florida Governor Ron DeSantis says power has been restored to more than 98% of those who did lose it during Hurricane Ian. Our Miami correspondent Leonardo Feldman sat down with Governor Ron DeSantis for an exclusive interview.
Thank you so much, Governor DeSantis, for being here with us. Can you tell our viewers what we saw today?
Well, we're in Central Florida. We're in Osceola County, so a lot of what you're seeing on your TV is Southwest Florida, where the storm hit, which was obviously significant. I've spent most of my time there since the storm, but this was such a big system. It dumped so much rain that you had places in Central Florida, Osceola, Orange, Seminole, Volusia, that had historic amounts of water, and so you've seen flooding. So we're in a neighborhood where, I mean, some of that water still, so many over a week after the storm, is a couple feet. And so, you know, it just makes things challenging. So they're in the process, South Florida Water Management District, they were able to redirect some of this water, ended up saving a lot of these homes. I mean, you know, if your street's flooded, that's an inconvenience. But if it doesn't get to your front doorstep, then your home survives. And so, you know, we were able to save thousands of homes by redirecting that water.
And can you tell our viewers about the approach that Florida has taken in comparison to other states in previous hurricanes?
Well, look, I mean, this is something that we know we're under the gun for, because we have storms hit the state during tropical season. So we have a lot of resources that we bring to bear. We pre-stage a lot of stuff. So, for example, we had 42,000 utility workers staged in Florida. And so the storm comes, and we had millions of people out. You know, now you basically have almost 100% restored. There's a couple places in Lee County that they're still working on, but those workers have now surged to help the utility co-op there. We had urban search and rescue on the road at midnight the day of the storm, but when tropical storm winds, to go would do the life rescue. And so these are just things you plan for and you execute.
And do you believe that states in the future need to model Florida and prepare, you know, with having all those linemen here as you did?
Well, yeah, I mean, look, I think each states are different. We obviously deal with the tropical, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, some of them do. I think the thing about Florida, though, is we have a big peninsula. So you're in a situation, the storm can impact millions and millions of people. Most of the other places on the Gulf Coast, it'll hit one spot and it's damaging. But for us, these can be major issues, and so we really put a premium on preparation.
And is there anything at all that you would have changed in terms of the preparations for the storm?
Well, look, I mean, anytime you do these things, like every county will go and do kind of after action. We'll do an after action. The feds will do an after action. So we'll see. But I would say most people are saying that this was the best executed response that they've seen. And we've got people that have been through 5 or 6 hurricanes here in Florida. And so Floridians are appreciative just because we brought so many resources to bear, and we did it very quickly.
You know, some in the media are saying that there's inequity in terms of the efforts afterwards of Hurricane Ian. What do you say to them?
Well, I have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, literally, I was on the ground. Yes, I was on the ground in Fort Myers. Then I'm on the ground in places like Hardee County, DeSoto County. I've been to Seminole. Now I'm Osceola. We're going to Volusia. I've been to St. Augustine. So we've really been everywhere because we understand the storm had a broad impact.
And what do you think about Biden bringing up climate change in the middle of his tour?
Well, a lot of people had a reaction to it. I mean, you know, for me, my view is that, you know, if you look at Florida's history from 1919 to 1960, we had 10 Category 4 plus storms hit the state. We have had 5 since then. This is just something we've got to deal with regardless of those political debates.
Well, thank you so much, right, Governor, for the interview. And the next big task for Florida will be to get access to Sanibel Island, one of the islands hardest hit by this hurricane. And Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has already ordered workers to expedite that process. Back to you.
Yeah, Leonardo Feldman down in Florida did great work down there. And as you said, Ron DeSantis has really done a great job getting workers back, really trying to reconstruct everything that was lost there. Thank you, Leo.